guys, welcome back to Pilates for Beginners, Part 4. This is Robin from The Balanced Life, and if you're just joining us, be sure to check out my blog, The Balanced Life, and check previous videos to see what you missed. Each week we've been diving into a new Pilates principle or a concept, and then applying it on the mat. We're doing this so that we make sure that we're getting the most out of our workouts, see the best results, and of course, keep our bodies healthy for the long run. So, beginner, non-beginner, everybody's welcome. It's just a matter of learning to use our bodies more effectively and more efficiently. So today, we're talking about rotation. Woohoo, sounds exciting, doesn't it? It actually is, because you'll find that we have these habits in rotation that are either from bad posture or from just learned patterns that aren't really serving us anymore. And you may even find that you can rotate one way much easier than the other. And it's good to balance that out. So let's start seated. And we're going to start with the legs straight forward, but of course, if you need to bend your knees a little bit, feel free to bend your knees. We're going to start with spine stretch forward. Another option, I should say, for modification is you could sit on a pillow or a folded towel or something to prop you up that's going to help you a little bit with your hamstrings if they're tight. Okay, so I'm going to stay here because I feel pretty good. We're going to reach the arms straight forward. Relax the shoulders down the back. Start with just a basic flexion movement. So take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to roll forward through your spine and stretch beyond your toes, reaching long so you're not collapsing, and then stacking your spine back up again. Take an inhale, exhale, nod the chin, stretch forward as you draw your belly backwards, reaching long, and then stacking your spine back up. So imagine there's a wall behind you and you're peeling forward off of that wall as you reach beyond your toes. Good, stack your spine back up against that imaginary wall. Feel the shoulders drop down. We'll do that 2 more times. Nod the chin, stretching. Inhale, exhale, stacking the spine, getting a little bit taller every time. All right, 1 more just because it feels so good. And then stack your spine. Okay, so basic rotation. Place your fingers on your sternum, right? So you're right in the middle of your chest. Elbows are relaxed out to the side. We're gonna take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're gonna rotate around the spine to one side. So what it feels like if we're going to the left, think of drawing your left rib cage back and your right rib cage forward. And it's not about my arms, and it's not about my head, it's about my rib cage or my thoracic spine. So come back to center and let's go the other way. Rotating and back to center. So I have scoliosis, and so it's much easier for me to rotate to one side than the other. You might find that way too if you have scoliosis, or if you're just used to using one side more than the other, which many of us are. So if you want to take it 1 step further, you can place your hands behind your head. We're going to add a little pulse. So we're going to twist, twist, come back to center. Twist, twist, come back to center. Let's exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Ready? Shh, 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 shh. Sitting taller as you come back through center. Good, 1 more each side. Twist, twist, and center. Twist, twist, and center. From here, separate the legs the distance of your mat. Bend your knees if you need to. And again, if you need to prop yourself up on something, that's totally fine. We're going to take the arms to a T. From here, rotating in the thoracic spine or at the rib cage over one leg. Then you're going to stretch forward as if you're sawing off your toe. Stack your spine back up. Come back to center. Twist to the back. Saw forward. Stack it tall. And back to center. Twist. Stretch. Stack. And center. Good. So the rotation is coming from the rib cage. And stack. And center. Not just the shoulders. And stretch. And stack. Let's speed it up just a little bit. We'll twist. Stretch, abs in, and center. twist. Stretch, abs in, and center. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more sets. Reach, up, center. Last one. And center, arms go down. Nice job. So we're getting that nice healthy rotation in the spine. We'll go to our back, and we'll take it one step further. Keep your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and interlace your hands behind your head. We'll take an inhale. As you exhale, fold at that 5th rib to come up into a chest lift position. Keeping your elbows wide, I want you to think of drawing your right rib cage towards your left hip bone and your left rib cage back into the mat. Good. Now make sure you didn't lose your pelvic position, so don't rotate the pelvis. And lift just a little bit higher and open your elbows. That's true rotation in chest lift. Switch to the other side. Left rib cage to your right hip bone, right rib cage drawing back, left collarbone opening, holding and breathing. To the other side, we twist rib cage. Pelvis is still. Let's pick up the pace just a little bit. Same amount of detail, same amount of focus. Exhale as you twist. It's a lot of work when you do it right, isn't it? And twist. And twist. One more each side. Twist. And center. And down. Hug the knees in for just a second. See what I mean? You only have to do 10 if you're doing it right. There's no need to do more than that. Keep bringing the knees to tabletop now. We'll interlace the hands behind the head. Take a nod of the chin to the chest, lifting up at that 5th rib. Same exercise, just using the knees and tabletop for more of a challenge. Rotate, rotate. Elbows stay wide. Good. And twist. And twist. And twist. And twist. One more to each side. Center. Feet go down. And head goes down. All right, we've got one more here. I know you're getting tired, but it's good for you. Knees come back up to tabletop. Nod the chin. Curl yourself up. Support your head with your hands. This time we're adding the legs. So straighten the right leg. Rotate your right rib cage towards your left thigh. Draw your left rib cage back. Switch sides. Really get the full rotation before you switch back to the other side. So don't cut it short. Good. Focus on the details. Keep the pelvis stable. Keep the collarbone wide. Whoo, baby, this is a lot of work. We're going to do one more set. Ready? Exhale. Exhale. Center. And down. And rock yourself up. Nice job. Okay, from here, seated in a mermaid position. So a little Z sit. If you can't do this, just take both knees out to the side. That's totally fine. Whichever feels better in your body is fine with me. If you're here, you want to try to have those sit bones down on the ground. You're going to take one hand out nice and wide, creating a triangle under your arm. Take the opposite arm to a long diagonal line. This is a way to get a nice stretch and rotation through the upper back. So we're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, keep both sit bones drawing down as you rotate towards the floor. So you might only go to here, or you might go all the way over here if you've got a lot of rotation in your spine. Notice that I didn't lift my hips, but my hip bones, or my sit bones, are still drawing down towards the floor. Hold and breathe. This is a really wonderful stretch. Open back up. Let's just lift up and counter stretch to get the nice opening on the side of the body. After we just worked those obliques, it feels good to stretch them. Okay, let's do the other side. Just switch the legs. Pick your leg position that you prefer. If you're here, you really want to get both sit bones down, or at least aiming that direction. Take one arm out, find your diagonal line, take an inhale, exhale, rotating towards the floor, attempting to square the upper body off towards the floor. knowing that it's not very easy to get that far. Hold and breathe, drawing both sit bones down into the mat. Good, opening back up to face me. Sitting nice and tall for a counter stretch. Think of length on both sides of the body, so not just the top, but also the underside. Good. And then release the stretch. Nice job, you guys. You're done for the day. I encourage you to do this workout multiple times throughout the week, and I'll be back here next Friday with a new workout in the Pilates for Beginners series. I'll see you then.